What's up guys, Nax Tech here, and in this video I'm going to be checking out the gaming performance of Vice City on both my quad-core S3 and my quad-core Nexus 4. So yeah, let's get into this. If we check out in the settings, we'll close out all my apps, so I haven't got anything running in both, and let's run it. So there we go, we'll hit these at the same time and see who loads quicker. Pretty much identical there. And it's loaded on the Nexus 4 first. That was definitely appeared there first. You can see the on-screen buttons, the difference it makes and how much real estate you lose. It's actually a little bit annoying when you look at the S3 screen, you get the whole thing. And you'll also notice a big difference with the colors. The S3 colors will be a lot more vivid because it's an AMOLED display. So yeah. Now I'm just going to head over to the settings and see what each defaults to, and so we can see what it thinks it should play at and see who's higher basically. So everything's on max at the moment, but I'm going to press restore defaults on both, and there you go guys, you can see a difference. The Nexus 4 has everything on max, but the resolution and draw distance at about 70-ish%. The S3 has draw distance at 70%, screen resolution at 60%, visual effects only on high, and dynamic shadows are off. So that's interesting. LG, the Nexus 4 seems to say that it can handle more straight off the bat. But let's go ahead and whack these all up to 100, not the brightness, because those look ridiculous. There we go. Max and on, and there we go. We will start a new game because, you know, then we can see the load speeds as well. See who wins. Nexus 4 is definitely first. And we'll skip that. So the way I'm going to do this, guys, is like let it load up and then play each one and kind of just make a judgment because I can't play them both at the same time. You can see there the color differences. Looks brighter on the Nexus 4, but the colors are definitely more vivid over here. And if you look here, guys, I don't know what it looks slightly. You can see it just looks a little bit different here, and it loaded to the same point. So I'm going to go and pause the Nexus 4, and we'll get in the S3 and check out its performance. So let's remember we did maximize the settings. Let's see how it does. And yeah, really smooth. I've noticed a few frame drops, but 90% of the gameplay so far has been very smooth. Let's not forget the S3 has been out for a while, so developers know the GPU a lot more, so they might code for it a bit better and stuff like that. But this phone can easily handle full graphics on Vice City, no problems. Colors look great, it really pops on this AMOLED display. Depends if you like the more saturated colors, it's really a preference choice. Performance is brilliant though. I just don't understand the way Rockstar do it by setting the resolution to 60. It can easily handle 100 without any issues whatsoever. You can see as the camera pans around there, nice performance. We'll get out, just have a little run around in a circle and check out how it does. You can see there, very smooth. The background's very smooth, no frame drops as I zoom around, and he's run out of breath, brilliant. So we'll pause that now. And we'll get the Nexus 4 back in. Resume. And we'll do the same thing. We'll get in the car. You can see it does look, the colors are making quite a big difference here. Let's check out the performance. So still pretty smooth over here. But first impressions, I have to say, guys, the Galaxy S3 seems a little bit smoother. And I'd love to tell you why, but I don't really know, because I know that the Adreno 320 is stronger than the Mali 400. So I guess it's got something to do with optimization, and possibly the developers don't really know about the Nexus 4 stuff, so they haven't coded it that well for the Nexus 4 GPU. That's not to say it's bad. And also, let's not forget that the Nexus 4 does have a higher resolution than the Samsung Galaxy S3, so that will also impact it. And it's not a big difference, but it is definitely a difference. So let's get out of the car here, and we'll do the same test. We'll run around in a circle. No, it's not the best test. You can see that it's a little bit slower on going around in a circle. I don't know if you can see that, but it definitely feels like it is a bit slower. But still pretty smooth, guys. I mean, it's nothing to go nuts about. You can see there it lags a little bit. Frame rate drops a tad. That wasn't happening on the S3. So if I get that back out to show you a comparison here. And we'll do that same little run. I know I'm in a different location. Come on, catch your breath, dude. There we go. We'll run around in a circle. There you go. You can see, guys, look at the background. No problems in the frames there. Check out the Nexus 4. You can definitely see a difference in the colors. I actually think it looks better in the S3. You can see there it's dropping some frames as I run around. So that's a little bit disappointing because I was actually raving about the performance on the Nexus 4 before, but it seems like the S3 is outdoing it, even though the processor and GPU is better in the Nexus. So that's strange, and I guess it's got to do with optimization. So we'll pull this up again. Let's I know it's slightly different locations, but it looks better on the all right, I've put it out of shot. It definitely looks better on the S3 here. Look, if I zoom out a bit, it just looks like there's more detail, a bit more dynamic shadows on the floors. Don't know how well that's coming across. It might just be something to do with the colors. I don't really know. Yeah, so definitely better performance on the S3 here, which is a shame. Hopefully some sort of patch or like a optimization update will come out for the Nexus 4, but I've got to give this win to the S3. It's doing better, it's performing better, even though the GPU is better in the Nexus. So yeah, guys, that's that. I'll see you guys later.